Cardi B and Stefon Diggs finally reveal why their newborn was hospitalized. It's been weeks of anxiety, speculation, and silence. The world has been watching closely ever since news broke that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' newborn baby was suddenly rushed to the hospital in the middle of the night. Fans flooded social media with prayers, confusion, and heartfelt concern. Now, after holding back for what felt like forever, Cardi and Stefon have finally broken their silence, revealing the heartbreaking yet inspiring truth behind their baby's hospitalization. Broken heart, the night that shook the family. It all started just days after what was supposed to be a joyous celebration, the arrival of their newest bundle of joy. According to insiders close to the couple, the baby began showing signs of distress around midnight. Cardi, who had been recovering at home surrounded by family, noticed her newborn's breathing sounded slightly irregular. At first, she thought it was just congestion, something many newborns experience. But within minutes, the sound became sharp, and the baby's chest began to rise and fall rapidly. Without hesitation, Stefon Diggs scooped up the infant while Cardi screamed for their driver. In a rush of panic, they sped through the New York streets to a nearby hospital. Witnesses say Cardi was in tears, clutching a blanket and praying aloud, while Stefon was visibly shaken but focused, calling ahead to make sure doctors were ready for their arrival. The silent battle inside the hospital. For several days, there was total silence from the couple. No posts. No statements. Just eerie quiet from two people who are usually so vocal and expressive online. Behind the scenes, Cardi and Stefon were living a nightmare. The baby was admitted into the neonatal intensive care unit, NICU, for observation. Doctors ran tests around the clock, and Cardi reportedly refused to leave her child's side. She didn't sleep for 3 nights straight, one nurse said. She was crying, praying, and talking softly to the baby the whole time. You could see the love in her eyes, and the pain. Stefon Diggs, meanwhile, took on the role of protector. He handled calls, spoke to family members, and made sure everything Cardi needed was within reach. He was strong for both of them, another source shared. Even though he was clearly breaking down inside, he stayed calm for Cardi. Crying face Cardi's emotional breakdown. Cardi B's mother later revealed that her daughter was inconsolable for days. She kept blaming herself, she said softly. She thought she did something wrong during pregnancy or maybe didn't rest enough. But the doctors reassured her, it wasn't her fault. In a moment that broke millions of hearts, Cardi reportedly had a tearful breakdown one night in the hospital chapel. A close friend who was there said Cardi sobbed uncontrollably, whispering, "I can't lose my baby, not after everything." Her emotional vulnerability touched fans deeply when clips later surfaced online showing Cardi leaving the hospital with swollen eyes and no makeup, dressed simply in sweats and a hoodie. The normally glamorous superstar looked like any other terrified mother fighting for her child's well-being. Red Heart Stefon's silent strength. While Cardi was expressive with her emotions, Stefon Diggs was the quiet warrior in the background. The NFL star didn't post a single thing during the ordeal, which only made fans more worried. But those close to him say his silence was strength, he was fully focused on his family. He didn't want sympathy or media attention, a source explained. He just wanted his baby to be okay. At one point, when a reporter shouted questions as he entered the hospital, Stefon simply said, "Pray for us." That was all. Sun behind small cloud, the turning point. After nearly a week in the hospital, doctors finally discovered the cause of the newborn's distress. According to the couple's joint statement, their baby had a rare but treatable respiratory condition, one that can affect newborns born slightly earlier than expected. Thankfully, with early detection, oxygen support, and medication, the baby began to recover steadily. Cardi B later wrote in her emotional Instagram story, "That moment when the doctor said, 'Your baby is going to be okay,' I broke down crying. I've never felt relief like that in my life. God is real." Stefon Diggs echoed the sentiment in his post. "It's been the hardest week of our lives, but our little one fought like a champion. My respect for Cardi grew tenfold watching her stay strong through it all. Dove fans flood social media with support. Once the news broke that the newborn was out of danger, fans across the world took to X, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to celebrate. Hashtags like hashtag pray for Cardi and Stefon and hashtag babydigstrong trended for hours. Many fans praised Cardi for being so open about the ordeal, saying it helped them feel less alone. Others admired Stefon for being such a calm and devoted father during chaos. They really went through fire together, one fan tweeted. That's what real love looks like. Even celebrities chimed in. Rihanna, Lizzo, and Offset all sent supportive messages. Rihanna wrote under Cardi's post, "You've got the strength of 1,000 women, sis. So proud of you." 2 hearts. A new chapter of gratitude. After weeks of fear, tears, and prayer, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs returned home, this time holding their healthy baby in their arms. Sources say the experience brought them closer than ever before. They don't take anything for granted now, a friend said. Cardi's been extra protective, and Stefon doesn't like leaving home for long. They're just soaking in every smile, every coo, every laugh. In her closing message to fans, Cardi wrote, "We've been through storms before, but this one reminded me what really matters: family, love, and faith. Thank you to everyone who prayed for us. Our baby is home, strong, and loved." Dizzy the world breathes a sigh of relief. From red carpets to hospital corridors, the story of Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' newborn is one of fear turned into faith, and pain transformed into purpose. Their courage in sharing such a deeply personal struggle has reminded millions that behind every glamorous photo or viral headline, there are real people, real emotions, and real battles being fought quietly in the dark. And now, as the couple steps into a new chapter, one filled with gratitude, renewed love, and the laughter of a healthy baby, fans can't help but smile knowing this story, once heartbreaking, has a beautiful ending. "Our baby's smile healed everything," Cardi said softly in her final words to the media. And just like that, the world exhaled, together. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs finally reveal why their newborn was hospitalized. It was supposed to be one of the happiest moments of their lives, the arrival of their precious newborn baby, the latest addition to the growing love story between rapper Cardi B and NFL star Stefon Diggs. Fans around the world had watched every twist and turn of their dramatic, often passionate relationship, from their lavish secret engagement to their emotional pregnancy announcement. But when news broke that their newborn had been rushed to the hospital just days after birth, the internet was thrown into panic. For weeks, both Cardi and Stefon stayed silent, posting only cryptic messages, prayer emojis, and soft lullabies in Instagram stories. Their silence fueled rumors. Some fans feared the worst. Others speculated about complications or even postpartum stress. Now, after a long period of uncertainty, the couple has finally opened up about what really happened, and their heartfelt confession has left millions of fans both in tears and in awe of their strength. Broken heart: the unexpected turn after birth. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs have been riding an emotional high since welcoming their newborn, a baby boy whose name they kept under wraps for privacy. Friends and family described the couple as ecstatic and glowing with joy. But just 72 hours after the birth, things took a terrifying turn. According to close sources, the baby began having trouble breathing late at night. Cardi, who had barely slept, noticed something unusual: a soft wheezing sound and a strange bluish tint around the baby's lips. In a state of panic, she screamed for Stefon, who rushed in from the living room. They immediately called emergency services and were rushed to a nearby children's hospital in Atlanta. "The moment I saw them take my baby out of my arms, my whole world stopped," Cardi said tearfully in her exclusive statement. "You think you're ready for anything, but nothing prepares you to see your newborn in distress." Hospital inside the hospital battle. For days, the couple remained by their baby's bedside in the neonatal intensive care unit, NICU. The hospital stay was longer than fans expected, sparking speculation across social media. Cardi, usually active and outspoken online, went completely silent. Stefon cancelled several media appearances and team obligations, choosing to stay with his family instead. Doctors later revealed that the newborn had developed a severe respiratory infection, a condition common in newborns but potentially dangerous if not treated quickly. It was like the whole world was spinning, Stefon later shared. One minute we were celebrating the birth of our son, and the next, we were praying every second for him to keep breathing. The medical team assured them that with prompt care, recovery was likely, but the waiting was agonizing. Cardi reportedly spent nights sitting in a chair next to the incubator, singing softly to her son through the glass. Nurses described her as emotional but incredibly strong. She didn't care about fame or cameras, she was just a mom, said one staff member. Speech ballooned the emotional confession. Weeks later, after the baby was finally cleared to go home, Cardi and Stefon decided it was time to speak out. In an emotional video shared to Instagram, the couple appeared sitting together, their hands intertwined. Cardi, her voice trembling, began. "We've been quiet for a while because it was too much. As parents, you never want to imagine your baby struggling to breathe. But by God's grace, our little boy fought through it. We are so proud of him." Stefon added. "We don't owe anyone explanations, but we wanted our supporters to know the truth. It wasn't rumors or drama, it was real life. Our son had a health scare, but he's a warrior. Cardi's strength got me through this. I've never seen love like hers." Their confession struck deep with fans. Thousands flooded the comments sections with messages of love, support, and prayers. Celebrities like Rihanna, Offset, and even Beyoncé's mother Tina Lawson sent words of encouragement. Rainbow: the healing process. The couple revealed that after being discharged, they decided to temporarily step away from public life to focus on their family. They moved to a private home in Miami, where they've been focusing on recovery and bonding. Cardi said the experience changed her outlook on motherhood. "I used to think being a good mom was about giving everything, the best clothes, the best toys. But now I know it's about presence, love, and prayer. Just being there." Stefon, who had always been known for his confidence and swagger, admitted the ordeal humbled him. "You think you're strong until life reminds you what real strength looks like, watching your woman cry, praying over your baby, hoping for a heartbeat to steady. That's the kind of strength money can't buy." Of a new chapter for the Diggs family. Now that their son is recovering and thriving, Cardi and Stefon say they're more united than ever. They've begun sharing small, joyful glimpses of family life, a tiny hand grasping Stefon's finger, Cardi laughing as she rocks the baby to sleep. The couple also announced plans to launch a foundation in their baby's honor, aimed at supporting families with infants in neonatal care. "We want to help other parents who've been in our shoes," Cardi said. "Not everyone has the support we had, and no parent should go through that alone." Fans have praised the move as a sign of growth and maturity for both Cardi and Stefon, who've weathered public scrutiny and relationship rumors over the years. Sparkling Heart fans react to the truth. Across X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, fans expressed emotional support. "This broke me," wrote one. "Cardi's strength is unreal. You can tell she loves that baby with her whole soul." Another fan added, "Stefon talking about Cardi like that? That's love. That's real." Influencers and media personalities applauded the couple's transparency, calling their story a reminder that celebrities are human too. The hashtag prayers for baby Diggs began trending once again, this time filled with joyful posts celebrating the baby's recovery. Red Heart: a message of gratitude. In closing their statement, Cardi B left fans with a message that resonated deeply. "This journey taught us that faith is real, love is real, and family is everything. We don't take a single breath for granted. Thank you to everyone who prayed for us. Our baby's smile means everything." Stefon, holding back tears, kissed Cardi's hand and whispered, "She saved us all." And just like that, the internet, once buzzing with worry and speculation, turned into a flood of relief and celebration. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' story is more than just another celebrity headline. It's a testament